Hello and welcome back to this moon messages reading. So welcome back if you are a follower of mine, if you subscribe to my channel, thank you for turning up again and watching my videos again. If you are new to my channel, I am Leanne Marie. I'm an intuitive card reader, spiritual mentor and healer, and I do these moon messages every 2 weeks on the full moon and the new moon. All my details are in the description box below. I do offer personal readings, personal healing sessions. I've got all different things going on, all different socials, everything below, so do check them out if you're interested. So I will read the moon energy from the new moon in Taurus on the 27th of April until the full moon in Scorpio on the 12th of May. I have got a little message that came through as I was shuffling the cards. I've got them all out in front of me at the moment. I'll go through them in a second. But one of the messages that was quite evident was that you have to keep moving and adjusting yourself, and it feels uncomfortable because basically I had to keep doing that. I physically had to keep doing that. I had to keep getting up and down and shuffling my seat and getting comfortable, and yeah, it was just really annoying. And I was like, what's going on here? But it was like I was picking up the energy of maybe someone or a few people in the who are watching. So maybe there's a period of adjustment coming up for you where you might have to physically move. You might have to move your house or move your job or move something in your life, or something inside of you is moving and adjusting, and you have to keep adjusting to new surroundings or new feelings or something like that. And it might feel uncomfortable, okay? But with anything, it is going to be it's going to be new. It's going to be, difficult to kind of get used to new environment or new ways of being. Okay. Now, I have noticed that a part of the reading here mirrors that message as well. So I'm going to go through the cards now for you. I've got the camera here and then the cards are like here. So I feel like I have to, it doesn't feel like in a straight line, doesn't feel like, yeah, straightforward. So that might be a message in itself as well. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust my seat just slightly so I can read the cards properly. They have also come out in a really strange order. So normally they'll come out all in rows like this, but they've kind of positioned themselves in like a, I don't know, it's not even a pattern. It's like a line and then a bit off here, then a bit off here, and then a bit down here. And it's really strange how it's been set out, but it seems to be quite creative. So maybe there's some creative people here who like to do things a bit differently. Maybe it's just an adjustment or, a change that's going to happen, and you'll do things differently to what you normally do. Okay, let's get on with the reading. So I'm going to start from the middle, which is unusual as well. I normally start from the top. I'm going to start from the middle. And the central card of the whole reading is abundance. That feels really positive, really good. So I'm glad it's abundance, and that feels so powerful. In the whole of this reading, this whole of this spread, it feels like it's shining bright. It feels like it's so powerful. So everything is surrounding abundance here. However, when I say everything surrounding abundance, it doesn't mean that everything's about abundance, everything is positive, everything is good. It means that everything is linked to the feeling of or how you feel about abundance. So there are a range of emotions here. We have the first card is protection, and it was in reverse. So to me, that feels like you are having to drop your shields. You're having to drop your shields of protection, of fear, of anything that you normally put in your way to block you from receiving. Okay, so maybe there's something that's shifted in you or something that's shifted in your life, and you're having to accept it. You're just having to go, okay, I can't put my walls up this time. I can't shield myself. And it might be a decision that you've made, like it might be a choice that you've made. I'm not going to put my shields up this time. I usually put my shields up. I usually put my walls up, my blocks up. I usually self-sabotage myself, but I'm not going to do it this time. It might be a choice that you've made for yourself. It could be that you don't have a choice. It could be that something's been decided for you and you have to just go with it, all right? So you don't have a chance to put your walls up, your barriers up, your blocks up, all of that. And you have to go with it. Now, this is where the feeling of uncomfortableness comes in and the adjustment comes in, right? So you have to make these adjustments, and the balance card has come in but it's in reverse. So you are off balance with this. You feel a bit on edge. You feel a bit like, oh, I don't know if I like this. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel comfortable. This feels really uneasy. But at the same time, you know that it's leading to abundance. So you know that it can't possibly be a bad thing because you feel like it's leading you to abundance. So it's like, oh God, it feels uneasy, it feels uncomfortable, but I have to go with it, right? And you've made that choice too, as well, maybe, okay? So just be with the imbalance for now. Be with the uncomfortableness. Feel into it, just sit with it and move through it. Because with anything new, like just imagine if you start a new job, it's going to feel uncomfortable at the start because you're probably learning completely new skills. You're surrounded by completely new people. You're doing completely new work. So you're going to feel uncomfortable and uneasy and unbalanced to start with. But you also know that you've probably changed from a horrible job that you were in that you didn't like to a new job that you love or hope to love. And it's a good thing. So it's leading to abundance, right? Now, abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. It can mean good things, positive things, things that make you feel really good about yourself and good about your life and change your mood and change your well-being. Yeah, so this is only leading to good things. So stick with it. Okay, now above the abundance cards, we've got the abundance card here, then we've got 3 cards above it in a line. The top card is nothing will come of this situation. That is one of your fears. That is one of your limiting beliefs. This is also something that came from somebody else in your life, probably many years ago, and it's stuck in your brain. It's something that maybe a parent told you. Maybe they were telling you can't do something, that you're not good at something, that maybe they just made you feel not good enough. Maybe it was someone in your school, maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was just something that you heard once and then you latched onto it and it told you that you weren't good enough. So this is not true. This is not you that said it in the first place. This is not your nature. This is not your core, okay? Your core is good enough. It is worthy enough. It is deserving enough. So do not let this dark thought, it's a dark card, do not let this dark thought stop you. Just park it somewhere. Just, grab it and just put it somewhere. Just go like, okay, you're here, but I'm just going to park you somewhere. You're not helpful right now because I am going somewhere that's going to lead me to abundance. And I need to focus on that. The second card is your hard work is paying off. So this is actually positive, right? So we've got a mixture. We've got a mixture of limiting beliefs and we've got positive beliefs and positive thoughts. And, so I can see why you're kind of all over the place and unbalanced because your mind is like, oh, that's a good thing. Oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, this is leading somewhere good. Oh, this is leading somewhere bad. And it's very conflicting and very confusing. So I can completely, empathize with you on why you may be feeling all over the place with this. But it's all normal. It's all natural. You are doing something new, something that is making you grow and learn new skills and evolve as a person and better yourself and just, change things for the better. So there's always going to be like a growing edge, or there's always going to be this like difficult, uncomfortable stage, as I mentioned before. Okay, so but whenever you get these positive thoughts, then latch onto them, right? So as I said before, when you get the negative thoughts, grab them and just park them somewhere. When you get the positive thoughts, hold them closer, right? And latch onto them because they are going to keep you moving forward. Okay, the next one down is you and your loved ones are safe. Now, I'm going to focus on the word safe here because whenever you get a negative thought or belief, it's only because your nervous system or your subconscious has remembered something from your past that felt unsafe. And so when you're trying something new, it's like, oh, I don't feel safe, I don't feel safe, I don't feel safe. So I'm going to put this horrible thought in your head and I'm going to make you believe something bad about yourself, or I'm going to put fear in your way, right? And that's just protecting you. That's that protection, right? That was there before, but now you're deciding to ignore that, remember? So remember that if anything comes up that is fear related, that is like a bully in your mind, just think it's only trying to keep me safe. And I love that it's trying to keep me safe, but right now I am safe and I'm okay, and you know, all's going to be well. And I keep getting the word support in my head, so ask for support whenever you feel a little bit wobbly. If you feel like you can't do something, then ask for help, ask for support. There's always going to be someone around who's done it before, or who's mentoring you, or you know, will listen to you. So just reach out for someone to ease that feeling of unsafety. Now, underneath the abundance card, we have breathe through the tension. So there are going to be times where you're going to get overwhelmed, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be worried, because when you're up leveling, you probably have to learn all new skills, you have to do all new things, and you know, be around all new people, and your body and your mind has to adjust to that, as I say, right? So it's going to be a lot to hold. So you just need to breathe through it. You just need to pause every now and again, take a breath, just be present with yourself and present with what's going on. If you need a breather, if you need some space, if you need to step back, if you need to take things one step at a time again, ask for it or give yourself that, because you are deserving of that. You are allowed that, right? If you're struggling, ask for support. That's a breather. That's like, okay, I need to take a breath here. I need to ask for support. So breathe through that. Don't just push through and just think, oh, I need to get on with this, I can do it by myself, or I can handle this. And you know, yes, you probably can, but sometimes we can't. We are human and we have to ask for help sometimes, and we have to take our breathers, we have to take our breaks, because if not, you're just gonna stress yourself out too much, and then it's all gonna go wrong. And then the next card along, so to the right of the abundance card, is faith, and it was in reverse. So this is another unwavering, like unwavering or wavering, I don't know what to say. I've just been given those words, unwavering, wavering. Maybe that's like imbalance again, right? It's just, yeah, because at either side of the abundance card, it's like this imbalance. It's like, oh, I have faith and I don't have faith. And I have faith and I don't have faith. And this is just you just being so confused over what you've been told over the years, what you've believed about yourself. And then sometimes like you'll believe you can do it, and then sometimes you won't. And you have to remember the times when you don't believe in yourself, that's not you. That's not your voice. Ask yourself, who is that? Who told me that? Who made me believe that? Where have I heard that before? Is that mine? You are whole, you are complete, and everything that you learn from a baby is from other people. Everything you soak in, right? Everything that conditions you, it just stays in your mind, and then you believe that. And you can either choose to change those beliefs and actually think, is this true? Am I actually stupid? Am I actually not good enough? Can I do this? And ask yourself, how can I do this? You know, if you say, I can't do this, instead of saying I can't do this, ask yourself, how can I do this? And find ways, because there's always ways to learn. There's always people to be inspired by, or people to get support off, and help and guidance, and ways to increase your knowledge and your skills and your abilities. And you know, one of the ways that I learn is by actually watching people who are doing what I want to do, watching them, watching what they say, watching what they do. You know, when I'm in new jobs, I watch other people, how they do things. So, you know, there's always ways. And then two cards beside the breathe through tension cards, we've got embrace the flow of life, and it was in reverse. So what this, they've just given me an image. When you're driving a car, and it's almost like this car just isn't driving like in a straight line, or it's not just driving smoothly. It keeps like going, jolting, right? And it's almost like you have to keep putting on the brakes, and that might actually be you putting on the brakes. So you're putting on the brakes, okay? I think that's what it is. It's like you're not allowing yourself to embrace the flow of this new thing, this change. You keep putting on the brakes. So when you're putting on the brakes, what is that about? Ask yourself, what is that about? Like, why do I keep putting on the brakes? What is making me put on the brakes? So maybe journal on that, maybe think about that. What am I scared of? What am I telling myself? Is it these limiting beliefs? Is that, you know, is it fears? Is it that I need help or support? There'll be a reason why you keep putting on those brakes. Maybe it's like you're learning something new, and then you just keep like you're meant to be doing a course or something, and you keep putting on the brakes and not learning, not doing it, not putting on the time aside to do it. Why are you procrastinating? Why are you self-sabotaging, right? What are you scared of? What's in the way? What's stopping you? So there's a lot of questions there, but I feel like that will help you get clarity on what is actually going on underneath that. And then the next card is attend to the details. That goes really well with that one, doesn't it? Attend to the details, you know, get clear on why. Why are you putting on the brakes? But also it's telling you to just get on it, right? Learn things. Look at the small print, read. Like if you're putting off reading, read the book, read the details of the book. Whatever it is, it will be different for everyone watching this, but it's telling you to attend to it, right? Attend to whatever you need to attend to, because it's going to help you. So stop putting on the brakes. Okay, and then the last card, because I normally do a crystal of the moon cycle, with, you know, crystal of the next 2 weeks, but it didn't actually come out this week. So the last card we have is a new romantic cycle begins. Now, this could be love life. It could be that you've been putting on the brakes with love life. It could be, right? It doesn't have to be like work or project or something. Could be that. So it might be resonating for someone there. But what this also could be is a passion project, something that you love, something that you have wanted to do for a long time, and you're finally getting a chance to do it, and you keep putting on the brakes. And so why is that? Ask yourself, I'm finally going to get a chance to do what I love, or I'm finally going to get a chance to have love in my life. Why am I putting on the brakes? Like, why would I do that? So with that, there's always like a deeper thing going on. Maybe it's a fear of commitment. Maybe it's a fear of success, right? Sometimes we have a fear of success and not just a fear of failure. There could be a lot of reasons there, but it's a chance for you to really get clear on that. And when you are clear on that, sit with it, journal about it, really process it and learn about it, understand yourself on a deeper level, because you need to shift that out of the way for you to have your abundance. So there we go. That is your moon messages reading for the next 2 weeks. If you want to check my last moon messages and see how you got on from the last cycle, so if anything resonates from the last reading, you want to see whether anything's like come out with that, go back and watch that. It should be showing up somewhere around here. And also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you will see my little face, either this side or this side, in a circle. Click on that will say subscribe to my channel. Give this a like if you like it, share it, comment, all of those things. So yeah, do all that, that'd be great. That will also boost the channel. So also, if you are interested in any of these cards that I've shown, there are some links down below as well to purchase those cards. I do have to let you know I am an affiliate of Amazon, so if you click on the links, I do get a small commission. However, it's at no extra charge to you, but I do have to just let you know that. Okay, right, so I'm gonna love you and leave you now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.